Hello everyone and welcome in to Big Rock Stadium for Edenton Steamers baseball as the Clams are on the road to take on the Morehead City Marlins. We are through the national anthem and ready to get this one going. Tonight, an audio-only broadcast as the Coastal Plain League media rights deal has video rights exclusively with Flow Baseball for tonight's game. We are relegated to this audio stream live on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Nonetheless, we are all set and ready to go for another night of baseball. I'm Ray Dunn. I'll take you through all of the action tonight. First, starting with the pitchers, as this game will feature left-hander Daniel Brandon making his first start for the Clams in the bottom half. Right now getting warmed up in front of me on the mound for the Morehead City Marlins. It's Eric Miles, a right-hander from Presbyterian College who stands 6'2", a redshirt senior. As he prepares the lineup he will face tonight for the Steamers. Leading off, playing second base, Chase Bruno. Batting second, Hunter Cole playing left field this evening. Aaron Copeland back in center field, batting third. Ian Jenkins, the designated hitter, batting fourth. Anthony Stalin at shortstop, batting fifth. Josh Pernetti catching and batting sixth. Casey Hare, the third baseman, is batting seventh. Jackson Hipp in right field and batting eighth. And Jacob Mustaine at first base and batting ninth. Miles working through his warm-up pitches for Morehead City. They've won 8 of 9. They stand at 13-5 overall, 12-5 in the Coastal Plain League. And tonight, a night off of action for them in Coastal Plain League games, so to speak. But they are in an intense race with the Peninsula Pilots for first place from the first half of the Coastal Plain League season, which ends on Sunday. They're a game and a half behind the Pilots. Pilots winning earlier today for the Marlins. They've got this game tonight, which takes them away from the Coastal Plain League, and then 5 games between now and Sunday, a chance to capture that first half crown in the Eastern Coastal Plain League division. As for the action, it's getting started. Eric Miles' first pitch misses outside, 1-0. Chase Bruno up to bat. Beautiful evening here is the first pitch. The second pitch, Bruno, is skied into left field. Bloop gets in for a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard for the Steamers.
One batter, one man on. Chase Bruno, the leadoff man, gets on board with the second.
Second baseman, as Marshall McDonald described, in a spark plug, just took the second pitch, didn't get great contact on it, floated it just beyond the reach of the shortstop out there for the Marlins. That is Nick Sanders, who's at shortstop. Now Hunter Cole stepping in from the left side. Bruno gets a healthy lead for first pitch outside. Took something off it and misses. So 1-0 to Cole.
Just getting going here at the Rock, an exhibition matchup between an old friend. 3 times.
And the 1-0 pitch. This one driven to right field, going back, and this one is gone. A 2-run home run for Hunter Cole, and the Steamers have a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. Hunter Cole, first home run of the season. He drove this one into right field just towards the light pole. Right fielder took a look, said, why bother for that one? Got out of here in a hurry to give the Steamers a 2-0 lead against the Morehead City Marlins. And now a guy who knows a thing or two about home runs, Aaron Copeland coming to bat, the center fielder leading the team with 2 thus far this season. First pitch to him, he swings and misses. Pitch on the outer part of the plate, had some break to it, 0-1.
Copeland comes out of Spartanburg, Methodist.
Miles winds, kicks, and his 0-1 is driven to left. This one back into the alleyway, and it is gone. A home run for Aaron Copeland. Back-to-back home runs have the Steamers up 3-0 now in the top of the first inning. The wind is blowing out here, certainly helping, but 2 well-hit balls back-to-back, Hunter Cole, Aaron Copeland. A 3-0 lead, nobody out. Ian Jenkins coming to bat.
Miami-Dade College, number 27, Ian Jenkins.
It's the reverse of what had happened when Morehead City came for 2.5 innings to historic Hicks Field, where they jumped out early as the visitor. Now the Steamers is the visitor and jumping out early with a pair of home runs. 1-0 now as the first pitch to Ian Jenkins is outside, and the 1-0 pitch to him. Ground ball up the middle. This one going to be a tough play. Backhanded by the second baseman, thrown to first. Jenkins is safe. Ball went up the middle and just took the middle infielders behind the second base bag. And Kerensky at second base, backhanded, tried to make the play, just not enough on it. Jenkins hustling his way up the line, able to get there safely. Now man aboard, and still nobody out. First 4 hitters recording hits, and 2 of those long fly balls. Anthony Stalen up to bat. First pitch to him, catches the outer part of the plate. 0-1. Miles checking on Jenkins. Jenkins with a small lead. And this one low, 1-1. It's Miles trying to go back to that similar spot, not able to get there. Once again, Miles from the stretch now thrown over to Jenkins, and Jenkins is maybe 1 step off of the base. Shadows falling over the stadium. It's, again, beautiful night here, just over 70 degrees. Sunny, which is something that has not been what the Steamers have had as of late, as the 1-1 pitch is fouled back into the net. 1-2 from Miles. Fouled towards the Steamers dugout. Marshall McDowell gets out of the way, kicks off the front of the dugout to Brett Folk in the first base coaching box. Stalen digging in once again, wiggling the bat. Catcher sets up inside the 1-2. He pops this one up to right field along the line. Right fielder coming down foul territory, and this one will slice and hit the bullpen foul.
Goes into the fence, was able to hold himself. No such thing as a crazy collision there.
And a chase made, and an attempt to catch that one. Turner Hill coming down from right field, but just right in front of that bullpen and able to get down safely, keep Stalen alive in this at-bat. Still down 1-2. Pair of foul balls and what he hasn't liked. Now see if he gets something. He does. The 1-2 is fouled off again. This one out in the stadium as it goes back above the first base dugout, in which the Steamers are inhabiting this evening. 3-0 in favor of the Steamers. Still on top of the first. 1-2. This one bounces right in front of the catcher. Jenkins not going anywhere. Still very close to that first base bag. Miles looking in once again. Peeks over at first base a pair of times. Now home to Stalen. Stalen lines this one foul. And that one goes out of play quickly. A couple of people walking into the stadium having a duck as that one was hit on a rope, but foul. So 2-2 count remains. And Stalen really fighting off, keeping this at-bat alive. Miles coming in with the 2-2. This one fouled, takes it down the third base line. They'll kick around, go towards that left field line. Player going out to get it. Stalen refuses to go down, and it's just him getting more comfortable. Tough start to the season for him, and just all the coaches talk about him getting comfortable at bat, just feeling like he's not pressing things right now. Able to keep this at bat alive on a 2-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, chance for no play. Shortstop to second, over to first, and that's a 6-4-3 double play.
Ocean Properties. Let Alan do a real estate double play for Morehead City and selling your home over 30 years.
And the ground ball just went right to the shortstop, able to flip that one over. That's Sanders to Kremensky over to first base to Van Cleve. And the base runner has been erased for the Steamers. 2 away now. Obviously, still going to take what you've gotten so far this first inning, up 3-0. Josh Pernetti, the catcher, coming to bat. First pitch to him. Low and in, 1-0. Pernetti likes the Coastal Plain League opponents. That's over a small sample size. A mammoth of a home run against Wilson. This pitch to him, swing and a miss. 1-1. That home run against Wilson went 448 feet per the numbers we got from the Wilson Tobbs Media Relations crew. 1-1 pitch now to Pernetti. Swings and misses. 1-2. Once again, the Steamer behind in the count. Stalin was able to stave off Miles for quite a while. Let's see what happens here. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Pernetti is struck out. However, the Steamers strike early. Hunter Cole, Aaron Copeland go back-to-back and give the Clams a 3-0 lead here in Morehead City. We'll be back with the bottom of the first inning, and the Steamers leading 3-0 at Big Rock Stadium. Welcome back to Big Rock Stadium in Morehead City. The Steamers out to a hot start. First 4 hitters reached, and they didn't just reach. Hunter Cole hit a 2-run homer, and then Aaron Copeland went back-to-back with a solo shot to give the Clams a 3-0 lead in the top half of this first inning. We will take you to the bottom half now, where Sean Johnson, the center fielder, leads off. Daniel Brandon, the left-hander from West Virginia State University, on the bump for the Steamers. He's gotten into 2 games thus far. His first pitch is driven to left field. Hunter Cole not going to be able to get to this one. This bounces and makes its way to the wall. Johnson working his way into second base, sliding in for a double. And with the first pitch, Sean Johnson has a double. And the Marlins have runner in scoring position with nobody out.
Johnson, that is, with Daniel Brandon, the one on the mound tonight. Not the best start for Brandon so far.
Brandon, the left-hander, not going to overpower you. Not going to light up a radar gun, but extremely efficient in the way he works. First pitch catches the outside corner, 0-1 to Joe Mason, the designated hitter. Brandon had himself an effective spring season for West Virginia State. A 2.75 ERA in 11 games. This pitch catches the outside corner once again, 0-2. He did not record a start technically because West Virginia State operates with an opener. However, he was a weekend starter in the traditional sense. His 0-2 high and in, 1-2. Brandon 5-0 in the spring in 36 innings. Also had a save. Now his 1-2 bounces in, 2-2. Pernetti able to block that one.
Crowd starting to come in here at the Rock. Maybe a little surprised to see a 3 spot in the top of the first. 2-run ball from Hunter Cole.
Once again, looking back, 2-2 fouled. Back on the first base side, goes out of play. Count still even at 2. Johnson, a couple of steps off of second base, working his way back towards second base now, and a 2-2 fouled down the third base line. He roped it, but way ahead of that pitch. And Brandon still even in the count with him, 2-2. Steps off. Takes a look back at second, not doing too much there, just resetting. Now once again looks back, his 2-2 pitch coming in, up and in. 3-2, runs the count full. And now Brandon kicks his 3-2, foul back.
There goes a Windows and More foul ball for windows and doors. Call Windows and More.
Brandon forced to the stretch early. Just trying to keep this one around the zone. Looks back and the 3-2. Ground ball. Hare's got it at third base. He fires across the diamond and the split done by Jacob Mustaine. And he's able to record the out.
What a play by Mustaine. That's why he's over there.
Softly hit ground ball that Casey Hare ranged over a step to his left and threw it into the dirt. Mustaine able to pick it and split to get the first out. Johnson going to stay put at second base. Turner Hill, the right fielder, coming to bat. First left-handed bat against this left-handed pitcher. Pitch from Brandon, catches the outside corner, breaking ball, 0-1. Brandon looking back at second, coming in. This one, ground to shortstop. Stalen's got it, fires across to Mustaine, and in time, Hill coming quickly up the line. But the ground ball was hit hard enough, and just a step over from Stalen, he's able to record the out. Johnson able to move over to third, so a runner 90 feet away from scoring.
State University, number 30, Connor Van Cleve.
Connor Van Cleve up to bat, another left-handed batter against this left-handed pitcher.
Connor Van Cleve now steps up to the plate.
Brandon coming set. His first pitch to him. Just misses outside.
On the outside. Good breaking ball from Brandon. Just broke a little too much.
And Mustaine, Bruno, and Stalen all on the edge of the grass. This one, another breaking ball that misses outside.
John Johnson just 90 feet away.
Hare as deep as he can play while still keeping Johnson honest over at third base. Just looking to get this out with 2 outs. The 2-0 pitch on the outside corner. He catches the corner he's been looking for. 2-1 now. He keeps working that breaking ball to the outside. Coming set once again, the 2-1 pitch. Drilled foul right at the bullpen of the Steamers. That'll keep them awake down there. Evens the count at 2.
A little too early on that one for Van Cleve. Bullpen has to look out.
Now count even at 2, runner 90 feet from scoring.
Good opportunity for Brandon to get out of the jam.
And Brandon's 2-2. Breaking ball, grounded slowly. Foul down the first base line into the first base coach's box.
2-2 once again.
Brandon's hat came off the process of trying to run over there. Not been informed that that happens quite frequently throughout his career. Hat tip to Chad Baumgartner, Tyrus' dad, for informing me that's been a problem since Little League for Daniel Brandon. Just the way he pitches, the way he runs, the hat's always coming off.
2-2 the count on Van Cleve. 2 gone.
Brandon steps on, 2-2.
Daniel Brandon out of West Virginia State.
And the pitch.
2-2. This one goes high.
High and away, 3-2.
Making a full count. Van Cleve.
Of course, Tyrus Baumgartner, Daniel Brandon, and Daniel Rutherford, all Little League teammates, now teammates with the Steamers. Chad Baumgartner being their coach. Full count offering from Brandon. This one misses outside and low, and he walks Van Cleve. First and third, still 2 away.
Steps up.
Jordan Johnson coming to bat. And
Third baseman
Johnson
from the University of Arkansas, Monticello.
Jr. from Arkansas, Monticello, stands 6'4".
Stepping up to the plate.
Gust of wind through here.
Third baseman
And it's a windy night. Wind's blowing out. That can help explain some of the hits thus far. First pitch to him, swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's strike 1 for Brandon.
Brandon attacking the zone early on that one, not messing around with the breaking ball as he had against Van Cleve. Ahead 0-1, looks over at first base, now coming home. Pitch fouled. Right field side, 0-2.
Boy, would this be something Brandon could get out.
Head 0-2, probably going to see him try with that breaking ball one more time. And the pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Daniel Brandon gets out of the jam. Steamers still lead 3-0 as the Marlins leave 2 on base, and we head to the second inning from Big Rock Stadium in Morehead City on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to Morehead City. Casey Hare coming to bat. Steamers lead this one 3-0. A pair of home runs in the top of the first. Hunter Cole's 2-run shot got the party started, and Aaron Copeland then hit a solo shot. 3-0. As Eric Miles still on the mound. And the first pitch to Hare is lifted to right field, shallow, and that one will be caught. Hill able to get under that one, and Hare just missed that pitch. Just got underneath it, and there's one away after one pitch.
The right fielder from Brown University.
Jackson Hip coming to bat.
Jackson Hip.
Sometimes you just miss it. So Casey Hare did.
Hip, 4 hits thus far this summer. And Miles' first offering to him. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop able to field it, firing across, and the scoop made. Van Cleve able to dig that one out of the ground. Sanders able to make the play up the middle. 6-3 on the putout, 2 away quickly. Miles working.
Baseman from Virginia Military Institute, number 31.
Jacob Mustaine.
Jacob Mustaine.
He's up to the plate.
Jacob Mustaine coming to bat. The 9th hitter, so Bruno will await on deck. Mustaine thus far, 4 hits on the summer, has driven in a run. Done a good job of drawing walks thus far.
Top of the CPL East.
Second highest percentage on the team in walks drawn. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings through it 0-1. The infield now nearly covered by shadows entirely. 0-1 pitch to Mustaine up high. Umpire has to duck away. 1-1. Pitch was grabbed, so umpire spared on that one.
Miles ready to go. He was
Count even at 1. Miles winds, kicks, and fires. Swing and a miss. Mustaine looking like he won the 3rd home run of the night for the Steamers with that swing.
a lot more like your Miles, that's for sure.
Miles working ahead. 1-2. Kicks and fires. High. 2-2.
He liked it. That's what we call a good miss.
That was rather close, but just above the Steamers portion of the teal and black jersey. And the 2-2 pitch now popped into the air. This one going to go foul towards the grandstands, and that one sliced well towards the concessions.
Need windows and doors, call Windows and More at 527368181.
Hanging in the 70s. Sunny. I mean, it's windy, but it'll do.
Miles, once again, 2-2 offering. This one
Miles.
called. 3rd strike. Mustaine did not like that one. He is struck out. Steamers go 1-2-3 in the top of the 2nd inning. We head to the bottom of the 2nd inning with the Clams up 3-0 at Big Rock Stadium here in Morehead City on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to Morehead City. Steamers ahead 3-0. Daniel Brandon back on the bump for the bottom of the 2nd inning. Gibson Kraminski coming to bat, the 2nd baseman.
College, number 12.
Brandon able to work himself out of a jam. 2-out jam. Had runners on the corners in the bottom of the 1st. Struck out Jordan Johnson and was fired up on his way back to the dugout. His first pitch of this 2nd inning. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Brandon's quickly to get back set. Not waiting around. And his 0-1. Swing and a miss. Minsky, a little fooled by the slow breaking ball of Brandon.
Brandon didn't start a game at West Virginia State, but both
The 0-2. This one grounded down the line. Casey Hare diving stop, throws across the diamond to Mustaine just off the bag.
great diving stop by Casey Hare.
Casey Hare dove it down the line, 1 hop, able to stop it, extending, gets up, fires it over. Mustaine jumping up and away to get that ball, able to grab it. However, was not on the bag. Kraminski able to get to first on infield single. And to clarify that, since you can't see the play, Mustaine had no chance of staying on the bag. It was an athletic feat for him to be able to grab that baseball. But nonetheless, a runner on first with nobody out for Tyler Clark Chaparelli.
Kaminsky leads off first.
First pitch to him on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it does. It goes in and out. Last time it worked.
Kaminsky leading off of first, and Brandon not liking how far off first he is. Takes a step off, looks over that way.
So is Brandon. Kaminsky still leading off first. Now
Brandon giving more of a look over to first, now coming home with it. Bounces in, 1-1. Pernetti able to block it. Evens up the count. And the 1-1 to Clark Chaparelli. Outside, 2-1.
Mark Chaparelli hitting 118 this season.
Kaminsky really dancing around. Brandon giving extended looks over to first base. And the 2-1, swing and a miss, evens the count at 2. Clark Chaparelli trying to send that one places. His head came swinging on out and facing left field at the end of that swing. Now the 2-2 from Brandon. Bounces, Pernetti able to block it, runs the count full, 3-2.
Mark Chaparelli's in left field tonight. We've seen him a lot. He's the utility guy for this Marlins squad. We've seen him at second. We've seen him
Stalen working a little closer up the middle.
he's in left getting
3-2 pitch now from Brandon, up high. 2-on, nobody out now for the Marlins.
a walk for the Marlins.
The second walk allowed
Robbie O'Neal
by Daniel Brandon.
with no one gone.
And the catcher, Robbie O'Neal, coming to bat.
Greensboro, number 5, Robbie O'Neal.
O'Neal comes out of UNC Greensboro.
First and second, nobody out. Brandon
He's on second.
looks back at second, now kicks and fires first pitch upstairs.
Upstairs for ball 1.
1-0.
O'Neal having a slow start so far. Hitting 0
Bruno keeping tight to that second base bag.
bats.
They keep an eye on Kaminsky.
Came in, so it's good to see him behind the plate.
And now the 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, 1-1.
Brandon's only given up a couple.
Outfielders straight away.
No earned runs.
Infielders, middle infield's up a little tight to second. 1-1 pitch now from Brandon. This one low and in, 2-1. Corner infield, back
Couple RBIs.
and tight to the bag.
Has a chance to increase that if he puts this one into play.
Brandon's 2-1.
Up to 2-1.
Inside for a strike.
Quickly.
Catches the inner corner. Count even at 2 with 2 on and nobody out. Brandon looks in, now comes set. Looks back at second, kicks and fires. This one ground to third. Hare gonna tag third, firing across the diamond. Mustaine bounces past him, and this one headed to the wall, and now a run is going to come in and score. It is now 3-1. Marlins get one back as the ball bounces past Mustaine. And a runner on second base, 1 out now in the bottom of the second inning. So Kaminsky retired at third base. Clark Chaparelli able to come in and score from first base as Hare would tag the bag over at third. Came set to fire over to first base, bounced it. It went off the glove of Mustaine, who was doing the splits once again to try and grab that one and get the out. Ball kicks down to the wall along the right field side. A run scores, and now O'Neal at second base. First pitch
That's how Clark Chaparelli came around the score. Nick Sanders
misses outside, 1-0. Robbie O'Neal now standing on second base.
Daniel Brandon looks over at O'Neal.
And the 1-0 pitch from Brandon
One outside.
misses once again, 2-0.
Counts 2-0.
Brandon taking a breaking ball heavy approach to left-handers, trying to hit that outside portion of the plate. This one chopped to Brandon. He's going to toss it over to Mustaine. It was a short chopper. He was able to run it up the line and toss it to Mustaine to get the second out. Moves O'Neill to third. 2 away.
Now that brings up top of the order.
Center fielder.
Sean
From
Johnson.
Belmont Abbey College, number 6, Sean Johnson.
Sean Johnson, as we go back to the top of the order, Johnson doubled, got to third, was left there in the first inning. Now has a runner on third with 2 away.
Doubles the first pitch in the bottom half of the first inning.
Brandon comes set, kicks, and fires. The first pitch lifted to left field, flips his bat. This one back to the wall. Cole able to make the catch at the wall. And that will retire the side. Hunter Cole gets to the wall, warning track, able to track that one down. That's a first baseman out there in left field making that play. And the Steamers hold on to their 3-1 lead by a matter of feet as we head to the third inning here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to Big Rock Stadium here in Morehead City. And before we get back to baseball, we'd like to let you know the new 2021 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and place an order, stop by Sound Feet Shoes of Edenton, or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear.
Chase Bruno.
Chase Bruno coming to bat, top of the third inning. Bottom of the second, very eventful. Marlins able to put one across, and we're just feet from tying this ball game on a long fly ball from Sean Johnson. However, Hunter Cole able to come up with it. First pitch to Bruno, shot right back to the pitcher. Eric Miles still in the game, and now tosses to first base to retire Chase Bruno. It's a one-hopper right back at him. Athletic play, able to grab it with his glove and retire Bruno.
College, number 14, Hunter Cole.
Hunter Cole homered his first time up. 2-run shot kicked off this game. First pitch to him is popped into the air down the third base side. Looks like it's going to go out of play, and it will. A couple of guys near the picnic area shading their eyes, trying to see where it's landing. It misses them. 0-1. And now the shadow is beyond the infield, reaching out down the right field line and across left field into center field as the sun continues to make its way down. Interesting, there's a glare off of the bus in center field. See how that could impact hitters. The 0-1 in for a strike. The sun hitting Steamer's bus in such a way that is producing a glare in center field. 0-2 to Cole. Outside as he comes around with the bat, but not too far. Makes it 1-2. And the 1-2 quickly back to Cole on the inside corner. Called. Third strike. Cole is set down. And Eric Miles has settled himself down. First 4 batters all got hits. Since that point, he has retired 7 straight, including a double play, so 8 straight outs for him. Aaron Copeland hit a solo shot in the first inning to make it 3-0. That's his 3rd home run of the summer. And now gets another opportunity. Miles winds, kicks, and the first pitch to him in there for a strike, 0-1. Copeland still working in center field as makeshift outfield arrangements continue for the Steamers. The 0-1 to him. Ground ball up the middle. This one going to get in for a base hit up to the center fielder. Copeland, 2 for 2 now.
He's now 2 for 2 with a homer and a single.
That's all you hear about from this organization and those around it who have watched Aaron Copeland play. Once he starts hitting, he doesn't stop for quite a while, and it appears he's found his stroke right now. Standing on first base with Ian Jenkins coming to bat. Jenkins singled in the first, was set down on the double play from Stalen, and the pitch. This one lifted to right field. It's shallow. Right fielder coming in. Doesn't see it at first. Now makes the catch.
Just a little bit.
And the side is retired. Steamers put 1 on base in the Copeland single. Not able to remove them anywhere. They are set down. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning with the Clams up 3-1 here in Morehead City on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to Morehead City. Joe Mason coming to bat.
Number 7, Joe Mason.
Joe Mason grounded to third, first time up in the first inning. Daniel Brandon still on the mound.
Still holding on with a 3-1 lead.
Brandon's first pitch,
Alongside my partner Eric Bach.
low and in,
Takes ball 1 low and inside.
1-0.
Daniel Brandon still on the bump for the Steamers out of West Virginia State.
Brandon's 1-0. This one fouled first base side, just behind the Steamers' dugout. Evens count up at 1. Went off speed on that pitch. Definitely a different approach to right-handed bats, which Mason is right now, and left-handed bats. He's been peppering them more on the inside. As this breaking ball, he swings through 1 and 2. Good curveball from Brandon. And he obviously likes to use that curveball a lot. So he's not overpowering here with his fastball, but he's gone to the fastball more times against right-handers. Another breaking ball here, a swing and a miss, and struck him out.
Mason goes down swinging with 1 down.
Second strikeout of the evening for Brandon. And there's 1 away, which will bring up Turner Hill.
Right fielder from Marietta College, number 19, Turner Hill.
A good crowd this evening at Morehead City. Their metal bleachers nearly filled up.
Comes out of Marietta College.
Brandon's first pitch to Hill, shows bunt,
Holds it back.
pulls back, and it's 0-1. That pitch on the inside corner. 0-1 now from Brandon. Breaking ball, ground to Stalen at shortstop. He's got it cleanly, fires to first, and that throw is just in time to get Hill. Hill both times grounding to short, and both times has been quite close, about a step away from being safe, and the umpire was slow to give his ruling on that play. Connor Van Cleve coming to bat. Van Cleve walked in the first, was left there stranded.
Got himself a walk, his 10th on the year in his last at-bat.
And the first pitch to him. Breaking ball, catches the outside corner. 0-1. And that's what Brandon is doing. That breaking ball in the outside corner to left-handed bats. He now comes set ahead in the count. 0-1, kicks and delivers. As time gets him with the fastball, and Van Cleve not ready for that. And Brandon loses his hat. Ahead in the count, 0-2. And Brandon steps off, doesn't like what he saw. Ahead 0-2. This pitch, breaking ball that just goes well outside, 1-2. Trying to start that one at the edge of the plate and take it into the dirt pretty much in the other batter's box. And Van Cleve was not biting on that one at all. Ahead 1-2 in the count. Brandon's pitch. Once again outside in the other batter's box. 2-2. He put a little bit more speed on that one. Lights coming on here at Morehead City. Count even at 2. Brandon looks in, comes set. Kicks and delivers the 2-2. Breaking ball, and this one fouled back, and he was just trying to stay alive out ahead of that pitch.
Chiropractic Center.
Cleve found himself in a 2-2 count his last at-bat. He was able to slowly work himself back into it.
Count even at 2. Stalen very close to second base up the middle. A bit of a shift on. Pitch up and in, 3-2. So Stalen about 2 steps off of second base had he been at even depth. He's down on the grass, but shaded up the middle. A bit of a shift now, takes a few steps over towards his natural position. This one fouled back from Van Cleve.
From the first baseman, we'll do the payoff pitch once again.
Copeland in center field to shade a few steps towards right center field. And the full count pitch from Brandon. Breaking ball misses.
For ball 4.
And Van Cleve works another walk. 2-out base runner for the Marlins.
Because of those 2 base on balls, he gets free pass down Main Street with 2 going.
Jordan Johnson struck out swinging his first time up. Now coming to bat.
Jordan Johnson.
We give a second here. Brandon, originally from Canova, West Virginia. Prior to his time at West Virginia State, spent time at Longwood University and high school. A 2.13 ERA, 16.71 K through 9 in his senior year. And the first pitch is popped in foul territory, third base side. Casey Hare able to make the catch, and that sets down the side. Allows a 2-out walk, able to get out of it. That is Daniel Brandon, the left-handers, through 3 innings. This game is through 3 innings. Steamers leading 3-1 in Morehead City on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. We are back at Big Rock Stadium in Morehead City. Steamers on the road, leading 3-1 over the hometown Marlins. Before we get back to base, we'd like to let you know the Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Friday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing specially themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you'd like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way. I'm surprised I didn't get any comments here. We went right through our trivia contest. Things have been so good baseball-wise here. We just gleamed right through it. This is the 69th meeting all-time between these two clubs. Obviously, Coastal Plain League rivals up until the Steamers left the league after the 2019 season. Of the 69 meetings, so 68 of them are complete, have the Steamers won over or under 36 as Stalin swings through a pitch to start this inning. Anthony Stalin leading off, the shortstop. Ground into a double play last time up. Again, I'll repeat the trivia question for you in just a second. 0-1 pitch to Stalin, bounces, goes to the backstop, 1-1. Of the 68 completed meetings between the Steamers and Marlins, have the Steamers won over or under 36? The 1-1 pitch to Stalin, grounds this one to third on a big hop. Third baseman has it clean, fires across the diamond, and there is one away. Johnson came in charging, took it on the hop, and threw it on the run to set Stalin down.
San Joaquin Delta College, number 23, Josh Pernetti.
Josh Pernetti struck out first time up in the first inning. John Vore, the right-hander from Butler, has taken over on the mound for the Marlins and faced Stalin at first batter. Now facing Pernetti, low and in, bounces 1-0 to Pernetti. Vore kicks and fires, a swing and a miss, 1-1 to Pernetti. Miles, final stat line, 3 innings pitched, struck out 3 but allowed 3 earned runs on 5 hits. A pair of home runs in the first inning did that to him. And the 1-1 to Pernetti, a swing and a miss, 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch, foul back. Keeps himself alive. Pernetti, home run thus far this summer.
It's going to be great at Great Clips Hair Salons in Morehead City.
So he's got 3 hits, one of them being that home run, and driven in 5 runs, so efficient on those hits. 1-2, catches the outside corner. He is rung up, and there are 2 away.
Another Barry Cheatham King Real Estate K for a cause and $20 donated to Newport.
2 away now for Casey Hare, who flew out to right field.
The third baseman from Milligan University, number 15.
Steamers offense cooling off considerably since those first 4 hits to open the game. Only 1 hit, as there have been 11 hitters since that point, and strike in there to start the at-bat for Hare. Catch the outer portion of the plate, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung ground to shortstop, takes an odd hop, but ends up in his hands, and he fires to first base. Ball went off the mound and kicked towards the shortstop quickly. He was able to gobble it up and throw him out. 6-3 on the putout. Steamers go down 1-2-3, still lead it 3-1 in Morehead City. We'll be right back on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. We are on the road. You know what that means. Venture Tours is taking us the distance. The Steamers are proud to announce that Venture Tours is the official travel partner of the team for the 2021 season. Venture Tours Incorporated is a family-owned business specializing in motor coach transportation. The owners have been in the motor coach industry for more than 40 years. A mixture of hard work and family legacy helped to create Venture Tours, one of the most successful motor coach companies in Hampton Roads, coastal Virginia. If you are interested in traveling with Venture Tours, give them a call at 757-494-1480 or visit venturebustours.com. Russ drove the bus today. Got the Steamers to Morehead City, where they currently lead 3-1 in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Daniel Brandon coming back to bat, or excuse me, coming back to pitch. Would be quite the story if he was coming to bat for the Marlins. Gibson Kraminski singled first time up, now up to bat. First pitch to him, he swings through a breaking ball, 0-1. A lot of heads coming out at the end of these swings as they're just swinging a little too strong through Brandon's pitches.
Breaking ball is so slow, you have to wait so long, and it breaks really well too. Not the best duo.
The 0-1 from Brandon. This fastball is lined into center field for a base hit. And Kraminski now 2 for 2. Leadoff base runner now for the Marlins. Tyler Clark Chaparelli coming to bat. He walked, came around to score the only run for Morehead City. First time up. Morehead City, mentioned in the open, winners of 8 of their last 9. First pitch from Brandon, outside, 1-0. Working their way towards the top of the Coastal Plain League East Division, 12-5 on the season in the Coastal Plain League, 13-5 overall. Game and a half out of first place in that division. Brandon's 1-0, runner going, Pernetti throwing down to second. That one is in time. And Kraminski gunned down. Josh Pernetti able to catch him stealing, and there's one away. And Josh Pernetti is just able to do that. He's got a hose, and right there, catched it, gets up real quick, and tag placed perfectly as the 2-0 pitch misses high, 3-0. And the 3-0 from Brandon is popped into the air. He swings at this one. Mustang going down the right field line, and this one out of play. Clark Chaparelli getting bailed out. And that ball carrying its way out of the ballpark. He would have gotten an earful. It was not a great pitch. 3-1. This one lined into left field, a base hit. And Clark Chaparelli will be on first. One away and a base runner now. Now Robbie O'Neill ground into a fielder's choice. And the error on the throw to first base let Clark Chaparelli score the first time he was up.
Being a little too risky. So Robbie O'Neill now has a chance to give himself just 1 RBI. But could be 2 if he goes yard. He steps out to the plate.
First pitch to O'Neill. Swing and fouled back towards Morehead City Marlins dugout. 0-1. Stalin shaded up the middle. Now returning closer to a more natural shortstop position. 0-1. Breaking ball on the outside corner. 0-2. That curveball just works its way perfectly to the outside portion of the plate. And O'Neill quickly down 0-2. Clark Chaparelli with a healthy lead off of first base, dancing around, fakes like he's going. Now a ground ball to third. Casey Hare fires to second. Bruno Scott throws to first. Mustaine taken off the bag by the throw. So the Steamers get the out at second base, unable to turn 2. Clark Chaparelli returns to the dugout. Robbie O'Neill now at first base. Revolving door over there at first.
Keep that foot on the back.
Your shortstop.
And Mustaine was brought up the line by the throw, not too far. Should be brought down the line towards right field on the throw. Just didn't have his footing quite right and allowed the runner on. So O'Neill on first. Nick Sanders coming to bat, and first he takes the breaking ball foul down the right field line. Mustaine diving for it, and that ball just nearly missed going fair. It was a ground ball to a couple of bounces and kicked foul down the line. That would have been trouble.
Just missed it. Just missed it. This bottom of the order has been able to produce a lot this season for the Marlins.
Sanders down 0-1. Brand looks over first, now kicking and breaking ball. Misses low and away, 1-1. Field now totally submerged in the shadows. As the 1-1 pitch from Brandon is fouled down the third base side, 1-2. As the sun disappearing from sight, the lights will be the only source of light in no time as we get past the 8 o'clock hour here in Morehead City. Brandon steps off. Ahead in the count, 1-2. O'Neill, 2 to 3 steps off first. The pitch now from Brandon way upstairs, 2-2. Wind gusting right now. It's the count even at 2.
Throwing a little too hard. One of those two.
And the pitch from Brandon. Breaking ball. Misses inside. Brandon thought he got him. Had taken a nice cheery step off of the mounds. He was looking towards the dugout. Instead, it's a full count. 3-2, 2 out. The pitch from Brandon. Breaking ball popped into the air. This one shallow right field. Bruno out there to get it along the line, able to make the catch. And the side is set down. We are through 4 here in Morehead City. Steamers lead this one 3-1. We'll be right back on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to Morehead City here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. I'm Ray Dunn. 5th inning about to get underway. Before we get there, every year the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Saturday, July 24th, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just 20 minutes from historic Hicks Field. Unfortunately, he lost his bout with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their part to strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause. John Vore getting loose for this top of the 5th inning. 2nd inning of work for him. Eric Miles got the start for the Marlins and allowed a pair of first-inning home runs. Hunter Cole, a 2-run shot. Aaron Copeland, a solo shot. They went back-to-back and made it 3-0 at the start for the Steamers. Marlins able to tack one on in the bottom half of the 2nd inning And that brings us to the score we've got right now, 3-1. With Jackson Hip coming to bat to start the 5th inning.
Jackson Hip.
Hip stepping in. Gets the bat up high, standing up straight. Vor's pitch popped into the air, and this one goes over the press box and out of play. 0-1.
More foul ball for windows or doors. Call windows or door at 252-726-8181.
The 0-1 to Hip now. Pitch, swing and a miss. Breaking ball, had him reaching outside. 0-2. Steamers had 4 hits in the first inning, have only had 1 since then. The 0-2 misses inside, 1-2.
You shook your head. You shook your head. You're lucky we're on the camera.
1-2 from Vor, grounded down the right field line and foul. Fielded cleanly outside of the bullpen. I believe that's Edenton out there outside the bullpen. Real good form. 1-2 pitch now to Hip, and he drives this one towards Morehead City's bullpen on the left field line. Keeping himself alive. Kuehl looks like the form that was shown at the kids camp last week, teaching the kids how to play. And a 1-2 now to Hip. This one foul back and hits the top of the net, just to the right side of the plate. Still 1-2 for Hip. And to imagine he might try a breaking ball here on the outside. His 1-2 pitch, it is a breaking ball, and he swings and misses. He is struck out. 1 away. Jacob Mustaine struck out his first time up in the 2nd inning, now coming to bat. The first baseman.
From Virginia Military Institute, number 31, Jacob Mustaine.
And speaking of teaching baseball, Boys and Girls Club of Elizabeth City coming to the field today. First pitch to Mustaine's driven to center field. This one, center field is going back and gets to the track and makes the catch. Mustaine would have hit that one out of historic Hicks Field without a doubt. That one, however, in Big Rock Stadium stays in the yard. 2 away on the fly out from Mustaine. You have to feel for Mustaine. That's twice in the last 3 games where he's had some loud contact and just had to jog back to the dugout. He did fly out as Bruno's first pitch to him. 0-1. Chase Bruno up to bat. 1-4-2. Scored him in the first inning. The 0-1 to him now. Catch the outside corner once again. This time a breaking ball. 0-2. Mustaine hit one deep to right field against Tarboro on Friday night. It was just caught at the wall. The 0-2 now to Bruno. Sends this one to right field on a line. Turner Hill able to get over and make the catch. So a couple of well-hit balls by the Steamers, but nothing to show for it. They go down 1-2-3 in the 5th inning. Marlins coming to bat in the bottom of the 5th when we come back on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. New pitcher on the mound for the Steamers, Blake Gibson, coming in. We'll conclude Daniel Brandon's day after 4 innings. Before we get to the scouting report on Gibson, we do want to remind you of our trivia question for tonight. This is the 69th recorded meeting between the Steamers and Marlins. Our question The Steamers won more or less, we're a little over-under question here, than 36 of the 68 contests already decided. More or less than 36. So basically a question of whether or not they are over 500, give or take a few wins against the Marlins all time. And Death Taxes Scott Willie answering the trivia question. So we see you in the comments, Scott. We'll be sure to get to you when we get to the answer to the next inning. I want to give everyone a fair chance at having their way towards a Steamers prize pack. Again, we're keeping track of the correct answers, and with the most correct answers at the end of the season will result in a Steamers prize pack. 4 innings for Brandon, only allowed 1 run. Struck out a pair, 5 hits, pair of walks. Steamers up 3-1 as he leaves the game. Blake Gibson, the right-hander, coming in to pitch. University of Mount Olive. 3rd opportunity to pitch this summer, and his first pitch misses low. 1-0.
I was ready to say it was gone, but then I didn't know what happened because I got so excited I was going to go.
The 1-0, swing and a miss, 1-1. Sean Johnson doubled his first time up, and in his last at-bat, he flew one to the wall, but Hunter Cole able to make the catch in left field. 1-1 now, ground ball foul. 1-2, that one into the Marlins dugout and tipped away. Not able to make the play is the Marlins dugout. Attempt on a barehanded grab to no avail. 1-2 now, Gibson ahead. Winds, kicks, and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck Johnson out, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Breaking ball, short hopped Pernetti. Johnson offered at it. Joe Mason coming to bat, 0 for 2. Ground to 3rd and struck out. Gibson winds, kicks his first pitch in there for a strike. Ahead 0-1, Gibson's pitch. Catches the outside corner, 0-2. Gibson worked today with the kids of the Boys and Girls Club of Elizabeth City. Head 0-2, the pitch, outside, 1-2. He and Danny Rutherford doing a great job with those kids, teaching them the game of baseball. A lot of fun it's had. A lot of good hits, a lot of good fielding. 1-2 pitch now from Gibson, grounds this one. And this one goes towards the Steamers dugout, doesn't catch anyone. And now Tyrus Baumgartner comes out of the dugout to go retrieve that ball. Ahead 1-2 in the count. Gibson winds, kicks, and fires. Swing, and he fouls this one. Goes off of Pernetti. And Pernetti going to walk at and shake out his ankle real quick, or his knee. One of the two. He's shook out both so far. Now taps at his ankle. Seems like he's ready to go. Umpire gave him a second, walked out to Gibson. So let Pernetti get set. Now Gibson back on the mound. And Mason back in the play, 1-2. This one fouled. This one out of play. Splashes in a puddle behind the stadium. And Mason keeping himself alive here.
Mason took him 8 pitches to round out the 3rd in his first at-bat at the bottom of the 1st inning, excuse me.
Now Gibson's 1-2 once again. The pitch in the dirt, outside, bounces into the other batter's box. Pernay able to block it, evens the count at 2.
Working the count if you're Mason. It's always a good at-bat when you're working the count.
2-2 pitch. This one catches the outside corner, a breaking ball. Mason set down on strikes, back-to-back strikeouts to start this 5th inning for Gibson.
Not the way you
The
want
right fielder from Marietta College, number 19, Turner Hill.
Turner Hill has ground to shortstop twice thus far. Each time made Stalen work for the out over at short. He moves quickly up the line. Gibson's first pitch to him. Low and away, 1-0. And the 1-0. Low and in this time, 2-0. Casey Hare shaded a little further off the third base position than you'd expect, towards the hole. This pitch misses low and in once again, 3-0. Stalen pretty much straight away at shortstop. 3-0 pitch, misses. 4 straight balls to a hill. 2-out base runner for Connor Van Cleve.
The first baseman.
Van Cleve knows a thing or two about walking. He's walked twice thus far.
We'll give him a battle of some sort, but if Van Cleve can make the right piece of contact with it, this could be a new ballgame.
Hill, good couple strides off first. Gibson peeking over that way. First pitch now to Van Cleve. Fouls this one. Once again off of Pernetti. Not a glorious life back there for the catcher. He's taking a bit of a beating this inning. And now throw over to first from Gibson. And Hill is safe back with the dive.
You know what he's going to get into when he stays into the box. When he swings and misses, he's always losing.
And once again, Hill takes his lead off of first.
Right, you gotta keep
Van Cleve down 0-1 in the count. Throw over to first once again.
strong contact.
Swipe of a tag from Mustaine, and Hill's back with the dive.
Stay within the box. Bring that front foot forward instead of more outwards. Van Cleve-
Gibson just keeping a good look over there at Hill on first base. Kicks and delivers. This one grounded. This one's going to be through the right side for a base hit. Hip up with it. Runner going to third. Hip just hits the cutoff man, Stalen. And now runners on the corners with 2 away for the Marlins. Now, bit of 2-out trouble. Blake Gibson struck out the first 2 batters this inning, allowed a walk, now a single. Runners on the corners for Jordan Johnson. Johnson struck out swinging in the first inning and popped out in foul territory to Casey Hare over at third base back in the 3rd inning. Third baseman represents the go-ahead run. As Gibson looks over at the tying run on first base, that's Van Cleve. His first pitch misses, low and away. 1-0. Outfielder's playing straight away. Hare not bothering with the base runner. He's a couple of steps deep at third base. 1-0, popped into the air. Gibson coming in on now Pernetti. This is in foul territory. Pernetti working his way towards the net, able to make the catch. And sets down the side. Pernetti just flails his glove out, able to come down with it. And that sets down the Marlins. We are through 5 innings from Morehead City. The Steamers lead 3-1. And we'll come to bat in the top of the 6th when we come back on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Jack Hodgins coming into the game for Morehead City. But before we get back to baseball, is your kid a fan of the Clam? Why not sign them up for the Steamers Kids Club, presented by Weatherly Insurance? Membership is free for all kids ages 12 and under. They receive 4 free tickets, a club t-shirt, a discount to baseball camp, and an invitation to an exclusive meet and greet event with the players. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and download a registration form today. Jack Hodgins, the right-hander from Hendrix College, stands 6'2". A red shirt sophomore taking over. John Ford, 2 innings, a pair of strikeouts, did not allow a hit, did not allow a run. Hunter Cole got the scoring started with a 2-run home run in the top of the first inning. Now comes to bat. He is 1 for 2. Struck out looking in his other at-bat. We owe you the trivia answer. As the first pitch comes from Hodgins. Misses, bounces low and in, and the correct answer was more. Correct answer was more than 36 wins against the Marlins all time. That's Hodgins' pitch. Swing and a miss from Cole. Evens count up at 1. 39 and 29. The all-time record for the Steamers against the Marlins. Trying to improve that tonight. The 1-1. Catches the outside corner. 1-2. So congratulations to Scott Willie and Matt Fine for your correct answers. 1-2 pitch. This one fouled back. Keeps him alive.
He makes Hodgins today. See us today.
3-2. Or 1-2. Sorry, I was reading the all-time records of another team there. This 1-2 pitch is grounded softly to second base. Cole moves quickly up the line. The throw to first just in time. Kraminski sets down Cole on a good throw over to first. And there is 1 away for Hodgins. So yes, 39 and 29, the all-time record. Steamers versus the Marlins. A couple of Coastal Plain League teams there for a good stretch. Not too far down the road. Certainly a bit of a road trip now compared to the Tarboro and Greenbrier trips. Aaron Copeland coming to bat. Hodgins' first pitch to him. And therefore strike. A bit of a slider to him. 0-1. Copeland, solo shot in the first inning. Went back-to-back with Cole, made it 3-0 at that point. Sees a breaking ball into the dirt, bounces, and is 1-1. 1-1 to Copeland. Swing and a miss. Just late on that pitch, 1-2. Copeland now with a lead on that RBI leaderboard. Up to 6. The 1-2 pitch to him. He swings and misses, and he is struck out. 2 away. Copeland leads the team in RBIs with 6, home runs with 3, and hits with 8. So his summer's off to a quality start. He's starting to hit over the last week. Ian Jenkins, first pitch to him on the outside corner for a strike as he pounds the zone with a fastball. 1 for 2, single, flew out. Jenkins, first week in Edenton. 0-1 pitch to him, ground ball towards the Steamers dugout. 0-2 as it goes off the front of the dugout. Daniel Brand, the starting pitcher, able to get out and field that one. And now the 0-2 from Hodgins. This one lifted in the air and foul. First base side. Watch it go out of play. This Marlins pitching staff settled in. Only 1 base runner since the start of the second inning. 0-2 pitch to Jenkins. This one bounces, kicks back, and gets to the backstop. Just through the 5-hole of O'Neill. 1-2 now to Jenkins.
But last year in the pandemic, I would always work out outside of my garage. I would smoke goodness.
The 1-2 to Jenkins. High and way. 2-2, and that one did not miss by much. And the 2-2 pitch. This one lined into right field. That's a base hit for Ian Jenkins. He's now 2 for 3. Jenkins just hitting it where they're not. Solid piece of contact into right field. Jogged way up the line as he deals with his wardrobe and switching over to get ready to run the bases. Anthony Stalen coming to bat. Ground into a 6-4-3 double play and then ground out to third base. His 2 times up. Steamers ahead 3-1 now with the 2-out base runner. The first pitch to Stalen catches the outside corner for a strike. Jenkins about to step off of first base. 0-1 from Hodgins. Catches the zone once again, 0-2. He just pounded the zone right there. I don't know if Stalen was looking for that. 0-2 to Stalen. Just misses. 1-2. Pitch, similar location as one before it, just happens to be high. As the sun has set, the lights are our source of light. And the 1-2 to Stalen. Fouls this one back off the net. And Stalen's done a good job in his ABs, despite being 0 for 2, able to work his counts. Hodgins. The 1-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Stalen is set down on strikes. That's the end of the top of the 6th inning. Steamers still claiming the 3-1 lead as the Marlins come to bat in the bottom half when we come back on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to Morehead City, bottom of the 6th inning, about to get underway. I'm Ray Dunn here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Game number 9 of this summer for the Clams, sitting at 4-4, 3-3 in the Premier Collegiate League East.
The second baseman from Canisius College.
A pair of home games against the Catawba Valley Stars, Thursday and Friday night this week, and then Saturday night against the Greenbrier Knights, a day off on Sunday, and then doubleheader against the Greenbrier Knights on Monday. Then the Peninsula Pilots come to town next Tuesday. Long homestand. Blake Gibson still on the mound for the Steamers to get this bottom of the 6th inning started, and his first pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. A lot of good games, a lot of big games coming up. 0-1. This one lined into left center, a base hit. And Kaminsky going a long way around first, holds up there, and a leadoff man aboard for the Marlins. Kaminsky now 3 for 3. He was caught stealing last time up and retired on the base pass on a fielder's choice in the second inning. We'll see if he has any better luck this time on first base. Tyler Clark Chaparelli, the left fielder. 1 for 1 with a walk. Scored the only run of the game for the Marlins back in the second inning. But Gibson looks over at first. And once again, now comes set, giving a peek still. His first pitch to Clark Chaparelli is grounded. Foul on the third base line. 0-1.
Your first stop after an accident? McLaughlin Chiropractic Center.
3 nights away from league play. Starting tonight for the Steamers. Again, here, and then 2 against the Colorado Valley Stars. In terms of the league, it's a throw over to first. In terms of the league, Tarboro River Bandits still in first in the Eastern Division, 6-3, with the Steamers at 3-3. Greenbrier Knights on the tail, 2-5. We'll see them a couple times over the next week. In this breaking ball, the 0-1 pitch bounces out in the other batter's box, 1-1. He tried to start down the outside of the zone and get a chase. Unable to do so. The west side of the division, Wake Forest Fungo, 5-2 in their West Division play and in first place. Fuquay Varina Twins in second place has a swing and a miss on a breaking ball. And Clark Chaparelli swung right through that pitch. Down 1-2 in the count now. Carolina Pirates 2-7. The entire league in action tonight.
But no, seriously though.
Gibson looking over at first once again. And the 1-2, this pitch popped into the air, center field. Copeland ranging over into right center now as it slices away from him, makes the catch. 1 away. Good job by Copeland, hustling. A good read because that one was falling fast and slicing away from him. Able to make that.
Now at the plate, the catcher from the University of North Carolina, Greensboro, number 5, Robbie O'Neill.
Robbie O'Neill coming to bat, left side of the plate. Still runner on first, now 1 away. O'Neill, a couple of fielder's choices. First pitch to him. Low and away, 1-0. The entire league tonight, again, getting some action. Wake Forest Fungo, Carolina Pirates, doubleheader. Fuquay Varina Twins taking on the Carolina Thunder in the doubleheader. The 1-0. Breaking ball just misses. 2-0. That one was pretty close to the plate. The River Bandits travel to take on the Knights tonight. 2-0 from Gibson. Oh, and away, 3-0. O'Neill ahead in the count, 3-0. Outfield playing straight away. And the 3-0 pitch. That one misses outside. A little bit of hesitation by O'Neill to flip the bat back towards dugout. But that pitch was off the plate outside, and 4-pitch walk puts 2 on with 1 out. Nick Sanders coming to bat.
Number 8, Nick Sanders.
0 for 2 thus far. Grounded back to the pitcher in the second inning, and then popped one down the right field line. Chase Bruno ran down in the 4th inning. Gibson looking back at second base, now coming to home. First pitch. Misses low. Ball 1. And Gibson's pretty close to the zone. And now we got time called. Brett Folk making his way out to the mound. 5 straight balls lead to a discussion between him and Blake Gibson. And Gibson has had a couple of pitches in the last at-bat and this first pitch, this at-bat, that have been close, that have not gone his way. I would imagine Folk just going out there to settle him down. give him some pointers, some advice. Gibson pitched in 12 games this spring for University of Mount Olive. Started 5 of them, 33 in the 3rd innings. Went 1-1 with a save, 4.86 ERA, and a 1.53 WHIP. Again, a couple outings for him as a steamer thus far. Getting another chance, the right-hander. 3 innings thus far in the summer. Now down 1-0 in the count as Folk retreats to the dugout, and the 1-0 pitch is swing and a miss. Sanders not ready for that one and cut on it, went almost down to a knee. Offering at it. Gibson looks back at second. Runner dances a little bit. 1-1 grounded foul down the first base line. Mustaine making a stab at it in foul territory, but that one just too far for him to make grab at it, so rolls all the way down to the corner, and Alan Brown will go retrieve it from the Steamers bullpen. 1-2 now. Gibson looking in. Gives a peek back to second. Now coming home. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball called. 3rd strike, and Sanders knew it. Curveball perfectly places itself in the zone. 2 away now as Sean Johnson coming to bat.
From Belmont Abbey College, number 6, Sean Johnson.
And got robbed last time. He thought he had one out.
Johnson doubled first time up. Long fly out in the 2nd inning, and then struck out in the 5th. 1-4-3. Gibson looking back, now coming home. First pitch, grounded softly, but this one actually throw to first, and the home plate umpire didn't rule it. The ball went off of Johnson's foot, grounded to Hare over at 3rd base. They carried out the play to throw over to first base because the play was not ruled dead. First base umpire throws his hands up and rules, hey, that hit his foot, that's not in play. So 0-1. A quick glance, looked like Steamers might be getting out of it, but a correct call made. Gibson looking back at second base, his 0-1 offering. Breaking ball catches the corner, 0-2. Johnson quickly behind, 0-2. Gibson, chance to get himself out of this 6th inning. Kicks, delivers, breaking ball fouled back. Still 0-2. Johnson able to fight it off. This Marlins offense, certainly no slouches. 15 runs last night, 14 runs the night before. A pair of wins. An 11-run 5th inning at Holly Springs last night. Gibson looks back at second, though. 0-2 just, he catches the corner. A late call there from the umpire to punch him out. And Johnson is set down. Blake Gibson gets out of it. The Steamers hold a 3-1 lead as we head to the 7th inning at Morehead City on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to Big Rock Stadium. Before we get back to baseball, fans, summer's starting. You knew what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. Bill Gardner's Big's Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, graduation gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details. Thank you to Bill Gardner and Biggs Cadillac Buick GMC for their support of the Steamers and sponsoring our newest addition to historic Hicks Field. Steamers lead this one 3-1 and enter the final third of this ball game. Jack Hodgins still on the mound for the Marlins. Josh Pernetti struck out a pair of times, leads off this inning.
Number 23, Josh Pernetti.
It's Pernetti, Hare, Hip for this 7th inning. Steamers looking to do something on offense. Been sputtering since that first inning. The first pitch is swung on and missed. Pernetti offering at it. A little slower on that one. Outer portion of the plate. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Steamers mustered up just 2 hits, 2 base runners since the beginning of that 2nd inning. Had 4 hits and 3 runs in that first inning. The 0-2 to Pernetti. Swing and a miss. He is struck out. 1 away. Casey Hare flew out to right, ground to short 2 times up thus far.
The third baseman from Milligan University, number 15, Casey Hare.
Yes, now it's Casey Hare up to the plate, the lefty batter.
And the first pitch to Hare, outside. 1-0. Ball just low and away, really in the other batter's box. The 1-0 to Hare now. Pops this one into the air. This one shallow left field. Shortstop running over to get it as it goes towards the line and makes the catch. Nick Sanders puts him away, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder from Brown University, number 19, Jackson Hip.
Jackson Hip has ground to short and struck out. Now coming to bat. Steamers trying to avoid go 3 up, 3 down. Already done it 3 times this game. First pitch to him, in there for a strike. Right down Main Street. 0-1. And the first pitch to Hip. He grounds this one softly. This one to the shortstop. Hip coming up the first baseline. He is safe. And it was just a tough play for Nick Sanders running in on that ball. And Hodgins might have had a play at it as a pitcher getting off the mound, but wasn't quick off the mound to get it and let Sanders try and field it. Hip moving quickly up that first base line.
Military Institute, number 31, Jacob.
Spent time with him yesterday on the off day. He spent a lot of time pleading his case about his speed, how quick he was, and he has a bit of a case after that one. Fast guy getting out of the box, able to get in there for a 2-out base runner for Jacob Mustaine. 0-2 as he checks his way through the zone and misses on that 0-1. Wasn't sure about the swing, but the swing pretty much went all the way through. Down 0-1. Hodgins looks over at first quickly and now delivers a pitch fouled off by Mustaine. 0-2.
Ball brought to you by Great Clips. It's going to be great at Great Clips Hair Salon.
Mustaine put a charge and a ball into right center his last time up. That would have been gone in historic Hicks. Unfortunately, not there tonight. Hodgins 0-2. Breaking ball inside. 1-2, and that pitch just missed. I think it might have been aided by the fact the catcher was set up more outside and had to come across his body to get that ball. Nonetheless, 1-2 to Mustaine. Fouls this one back way out in front of that pitch. Hodgins takes a look towards the outfield, steps on the mound now. Glances over at first, comes set. Looks over at first again, his 1-2. This one, a breaking ball, catches the inside corner, and Mustaine is punched out on the breaking ball. Steamers go down. Do put a runner on first. We head now to the bottom of the 7th inning. Still leading 3-1. The Marlins coming to bat on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to Morehead City. Before we get back to baseball, I'd like to let you know the Edenton Steamers are excited to announce they'll be hosting another youth baseball camp this summer. The dates of this camp, July 14th through the 16th. Again, that's July 14th through the 16th. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to download a registration form today.
At the plate for your Marlins.
Well, we have an interesting development here. Zach Smith is the pinch hitter for this team. For the designated hitter, Joe Mason, Zach Smith is an assistant coach here. Yes. Zach Smith coming to bat. This is an exhibition game, and I'm going to file this under things I've never seen before, and you can see anything any night. Cole Bates on the mound now for the Steamers. The right-hander's first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Very confused as to what's happening here, but my control is very limited. So 0-1 to Smith. Bates on the mound. Bates been a quality reliever thus far for the Steamers. Fastball changeup what you're looking for from him. The 0-1 swing and a miss. He blows it by Smith.
Bates this season has himself
Bates, 5 innings so far in 3 games, has not allowed a hit or an earned run. Struck out 6 in those 5 innings. His 0-2 pitch to Smith. Bounces as that one's in the dirt. And a new catcher in the game for the Steamers. That would be Jacob Bisharat. Bisharat's first action as a Steamer. Got here earlier this week. Now back catching for Bates. The 1-2 from Bates. This one fouled back. Keeps himself alive.
You better call McLaughlin, chiropractic center.
That would have been very embarrassing.
Bates, toe in the rubber, looking in. Looks at the Marlins assistant coach, who is at bat here as a designated hitter. And the 1-2 pitch from Bates, a swing and a miss. And that ball's in the dirt. He's tagged out. And there is one away in what will be one of the strangest at-bats we see this summer. Turner Hill, the right fielder, coming to bat. Grounded short a pair of times and walked thus far.
That was great catcher.
7th strikeout of the summer for Bates, and this pitch is grounded to Hare on a hop. He fires across the diamond, and there are 2 away. Bates makes quick work of Hill.
Goes down, and now Connor Van Cleve.
Connor Van Cleve.
University, number 30.
1 for 1 with a pair of walks. Coming to bat. Bates trying to get himself out of this 7th inning. Long hair flowing. Looks in. Likes what he sees. Come set. Now time called.
Edenton's 3 runs came in the top of the 1st inning. A 2-run homer from Hunter Cole, and then on the very next pitch, Aaron Copeland went yard. He went solo. That is, Tyler Clark Chaparelli was the run scorer.
Bates comes set now. First pitch to Van Cleve. He checks the swing through the zone. 0-1. Not sure about it. It was outside, but that bat went through the zone.
Only 1 official at bat tonight for Van Cleve.
0-1.
Walked in the first, walked in the third.
So we
had a single.
approach the 9 o'clock hour here in Morehead City. Bates kicks his 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Someone might want to tell Major League Baseball to tune into some Steamers games. The pace of play of these games has been quite impressive. Game last week against Fungo, 2 hours and 23 minutes. This one probably won't get done that quickly, but moving rapidly. 1-1 from Bates.
Bates goes low for ball 2.
Misses low. 2-1.
Tonight over his line was 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Not too shabby there from Gibson.
Van Cleve stepping back in. Bat rested on his shoulder. Now wiggling up back and forth. Just above his shoulder. The 2-1 from Bates. A swing and a miss. 2-2.
Strike 2 on the outer half. But Eric, if Van Cleve wants to get into one, looks like he's got to be more.
Count even at 2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Bates doesn't like what he sees at first. Now shakes his head. He comes set. Kicks and delivers. This one grounded softly foul.
So we'll do the 2-2 again.
Was down the first base line. Bates came chasing over quickly to try and get to that.
The Steamers now catching number 13, Jacob Bissarat from Miles College.
Count even at 2.
He's number 12. It is.
Bates looking in once more. A breeze Sends his jersey a little bit. The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Bates a clean 7th inning. Pair of strikeouts, and the Steamers lead 3-1 as we head to the 8th here in Morehead City on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. We're getting close to go time here as we start the 8th inning in Morehead City. When the Steamers are on the go, they go with Venture Tours. Venture Tours is excited to announce the return of their Atlantic City Casino day trips. You don't have to break your piggy bank to visit Atlantic City for the day. Tickets are $85. You must be 21 years or older to participate. The trip includes $35 in free slot play at Resorts Casino. These Saturday trips offer exciting escorted trips where you can ride in comfort and luxury. If you're interested in traveling with Venture Tours, give them a call at 757-494-1480 or visit VentureBusTours.com. Venture Tours is the official travel partner of the Steamers for the 2021 season. Top of the 8th, Joe Barberio coming into the game for the Marlins, right-hander. Getting loose right now. Barberio, a redshirt junior, stands 5'11" on the mound. Steamers holding a 3-1 lead. Top of the order coming to bat. Jack Hodgins' day done. 2 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, allowed 2 hits, no runs. Chase Bruno leading this inning off. Singled in the first, came around to score on the Hunter Cole 2-run shot. Other than that, a ground out and a fly out. First pitch to him. Grounded slowly down the third base side. They're going to let that one roll foul. Smart play by Barberio as that slow grounder had no chance of getting Bruno. And Barberio just stood there, instructed his third baseman to do the same, and just stood at it, or stared at it, stood there and let it go foul. 0-1 now.
Teamwork makes the dream work. So Zach Hodgins night is done with Barberio on the bump now.
Bruno came to this game, 5 hits on the season. The second pitch to him is fouled back to the netting, right side of the plate. 0-2. Bruno's also driven in 5 runs, stolen a base. Middle infielder from Montreat. The 0-2 to him. This one in the other batter's box, bouncing away and to the backstop, 1-2.
Bruno is 1 for 3. He ground back to the pitcher in the third, lined out to right field.
Barberio winds, kicks, and deliver the 1-2 outside once again. 2-2, evens the count. Bruno, the spark plug, as Marshall McDonald has described him, of this lineup. Playing second base today, 2-2 to him. He swings and misses, and he is struck out.
Goes down swinging. There's one gone here at the top of the 8th.
That's another Mary Cheatham.
Hunter Cole got the scoring start all the way back in the first inning with a 2-run home run. Since then, struck out looking and grounded at second base. 1 for 3 with a pair of RBIs and that home run. Barberio's first pitch, Cole shows bunt, brings it back as that ball was low and in. 1-0.
He takes ball 1. Cole's only hit tonight was that 2-run homer that opened.
1-0 to him now. In there for a strike. And
Strike 1 here in the top of the 8th.
love the juxtaposition of a guy who hit a 2-run homer in the first, squaring around for bunt in the 8th. But that's where we are at offensively for the Steamers since then. 1-1, low and in, 2-1. Cole's got the speed if he put down a bunt to beat one out. Leads the team in steals with 3. 2-1 pitch. Inside, 3-1. Fastball just missed the inner half of the plate. Good crowd sticking around. The 3-1 pitch catches the inside corner this time, 3-2. To see the results of this exhibition game, Marshall McDonald with family in attendance. Full count to Cole, inside, and he is walked. 1 out base runner for the Steamers.
First base runner here at top of the 8th.
Cole going to improve that on base percentage. That was a 387 coming into this game. Second on the team in hits coming in the game was 6. The guy who leads the team in hits, Aaron Copeland, who's coming to bat. Homered and singled thus far. Solo shot 2 for 3. Struck out last time. His first pitch to him outside, 1-0. Copeland now 3 home runs on the summer, inching closer to that 7 home run total he had last summer. 1-0 pitch to Copeland, fouled back, 1-1. And Cole got started over at first. Was not going, just wanted to draw some attention. Started and stopped. Barbario locked into the plate. Count even at 1. Now looks over at first. Comes set. And now throw over to first. Cole dives back. And he is safe. Cole, a couple steps. And Barbario looking over there. And now comes home. Copeland swings and misses. 1-2. Barbario looking in. Comes set. Cole a few steps off at first. A throw over to first. Safe. Back in time. Dives once again. When he got ahead of Bruno, he started going outside. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries to attack the outer portion of the plate once again to Copeland. The 1-2 pitch that is on that outer portion of the plate just misses the outside corner. 2-2, bringing the heat. Count even at 2. Cole, 2 steps off first base. Barbario coming home, swing and a miss. Copeland is struck out. They're now 2 away. Ian Jenkins, 2 for 3, a pair of singles coming to bat. And Jenkins, DH, Miami-Dade College. If there's anyone that loves baseball the most on this team, he had to be up at the top of the list. Past couple days, he has been in the cage relentlessly. First pitch to him, high. Checked his swing, 1-0. Just 15 minutes before the bus left today, I was walking out there, and there's Jenkins hitting off the tee in the cages all alone, just getting his work in as he drives this one to center field. Center fielder going back and makes the catch. And that will retire the side. A good piece of contact by Ian Jenkins, but to no avail. Steamers still lead this one 3-1 as we head to the bottom half of the 8th inning here in Morehead City on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to Big Rock Stadium. Cole Bates still on the mound, going for his second inning of action for the Steamers. Bats get back to baseball. Before we get there, the Edenton Steamers are the greatest show in town. How can we make that any better? Throw in some fireworks. We have 2 more fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch these shows on Friday, July 2nd and Wednesday, July 28th. Mark your calendars, and we will see you at the ballpark. Jordan Johnson, the third baseman, coming to bat. Popped out foul last 2 times up, one to the third baseman, one to the catcher, and struck out in the first inning. 0 for 3. Bates, pair of strikeouts in the 7th, got through it cleanly. Looking for something similar here in the 8th. Bates' first pitch, just misses, low. Good looking pitch from Bates. Most Lamar. The 1-0, swing and a miss. 1-1, blew it right by Johnson. Jacob Bisharat behind the plate, first opportunity to play for the Steamers. Only defensive substitution thus far. 1-1 from Bates. Swing and a miss. He got it by Johnson once again, 1-2. Might look to play with him here. Come back with the changeup. Head in the count, 1-2. Bates kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fell down 1-0. 3 straight strikes. His third strikeout of the game. 1 away in the 8th inning. Gibson, Kerminski.
From Canisius College, number 12, Gibson, Kerminski.
Thus far, the second baseman, 3 for 3. 3 singles. Has just not been able to come around and score.
Had one in the 2nd, had one in the 4th, had one in the 6th. So 2, 4, 6, 8.
He wiggles the bat over his shoulder. Left-handed batter waiting for Bates' pitch. His first pitch on the outside corner in there for strike. 0-1.
Go Marlins! We get cheerleaders. That would be.
Head in the count, 0-1. Bates kicks and delivers. Just misses the outside. 1-1. Came back with the changeup. Bates had been a starter for Delaware State this spring. Pitched in 12 games. Now his 1-1 offering. Low and away, 2-1. Started 10 of those games, 61 1/3 innings. 6.75 ERA, 2-5. His time at Edenton has been downright dominant. Behind the count, 2-1. He kicks and delivers. In there, evens the count at 2. Came back with the fastball and went to the outer part of the plate to tie up the count. 4th appearance for Bates. Shakes off his catcher. Now nods his head, ready to go with the 2-2 offering. Kicks, fires, low, runs the count full.
Gotta have it here if you're the Marlins. Trailing 3-1.
Herminski, 5'11" infielder. Wiggles his bat over his shoulder. Ever so slightly, Bates kicks, fires outside. Ball 4. Kerminski now on base. And for Bates, that's the first base runner he's allowed this summer. Got through 6 innings without allowing a base runner. That is the first one.
Number 1, Tyler Clark Chaparelli.
So you get to see now how he responds to a little bit of adversity. 1 on, 1 out. Tyler Clark Chaparelli.
Single in the fourth, blew out the center in the sixth. So
A walk, scored the only run for this Marlins team in the second. So had a base hit and flew out. First pitch to him, flown down the right field line and out of play, just out of the reach of the Steamers bullpen on the right field side. 0-1. Has some stretching going on in that bullpen, but not too much action. Bates looking over. Heading the count 0-1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Put it past him. Clark Chaparelli, the 6'2" utility player from Washburn. Bat just ever so slightly over his shoulder. 0-2 pitch. Upstairs. 1-2.
Chaparelli only has himself 2 RBIs this season.
Bates, once again, the 1-2. This one chopped foul. As Clark Chaparelli didn't know quite where that was going. He hit it right at the plate, chopped it straight down, and it kicked backwards. Keeps it at 1-2.
Robbie O'Neill stands on deck for the Marlins.
Stalen Bruno shaded a bit up the middle, prepared for the opportunity of a double play. Runner gets 2 steps off of first. Takes a third now. Bates fires the 1-2 up and in. 2-2. Count even at 2. Bates looking in. Looks over at first. Comes set. Kicks and delivers the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Cole Bates finds his 4th strikeout on the night. Now there's 2 gone.
Bates has 2 away, still with a base runner on first as Robbie O'Neill coming to bat. The catcher walked last time up, ground into a pair of fielders' choices prior to that. The wind blowing Bates' hair just a little bit. Now runner moving over at first and gets back to first. Kerminski thought he was just going to swipe that bag without anything happening. Bates had other thoughts, steps off, and Kerminski's lucky Bates wasn't turned around looking at him. Could have made for an interesting play. First pitch to O'Neill in there for a strike. 0-1. Kerminski was dancing, thought Bates had already gone through with it and just started moving up that line, and not quite as Bates stepped off and Kerminski able to get back. 0-1. Bates catches the outside corner once again. 0-2. Now he's ahead. He can play with him a little bit. Kerminski. A couple of steps off of first. Bates ahead 0-2. Comes set. Kicks and delivers. This one foul back. Keeps himself alive. Supportive crowd behind O'Neill. Bates ahead 0-2, looks over at first. Wind ever so slightly in this dark night here at the Big Rock. And his 0-2 misses outside. He was stepping back to the dugout. And it's 1-2. He was not happy with that one. Thought he had rung up O'Neill looking. And now he comes back set, looked over at first before he did. 1-2, he kicks off first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3 strikeouts in this inning, 5 overall in his 2 innings of work. The Steamers lead 3-1 as we head to the 9th inning here in Morehead City. Well, we've got a plethora of defensive changes here for the Marlins to start off this top of the ninth inning. Connor Van Cleve, who was the first baseman, is now into pitch. Jack Myers, who is a pitcher, is in left field now. Jordan Johnson moves over to first base. Tyler Clark Chaparelli moves to third base. Connor Van Cleve has pitched before. He is a two-way player. And he'll be greeted by Anthony Stalin to start this inning. And the first pitch, he swings and misses. Van Cleve was the first baseman, now the pitcher. Got a pitcher out in left field. Got some adjustment defensively. And the 0-1 to Stalin's grounded to shortstop. Backhanded play, thrown from his back foot, is in time. Nick Sanders over at shortstop went off of his back foot and threw out Stalin on a ground ball to him. Really, really quality defensive play to get the first out of this inning. Jacob Bisharat getting his first AB as a Steamer. Had 43 plate appearances in his college season. Hit .333, a home run, and 11 RBIs. First pitch to him, in there for a strike. Van Cleve, the left-hander, stands 6'6". On top of that mound, and his 0-1 to Bisharat, in there, pounding the zone 0-2. Bisharat came in for Pernetti with a trio of strikeouts. 0-2 to Bisharat. Low and in. 1-2. Ahead in the count, Van Cleve winds, kicks the 1-2. Fouled back, tried to go off speed. Bisharat keeps himself alive. Casey Hare standing in the on-deck circle. Steamers up 3-1 on the former CPL foe. 1-2. Called, third strike on the outer portion of the plate, and Bisharat is set down. Casey Hare coming to bat with 2 away. Hare flew out, ground out, and popped out thus far.
At the plate for the Steamers, third baseman from Milligan University, number 15.
Hare came into this game leading the team in on-base percentage, 500 there. Was hitting 300 coming in this game. First pitch to him now. Van Cleve, a breaking ball that just freezes him 0-1. 0-1 from Van Cleve. Low, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Another breaking ball just misses. Low, 2-1. Casey Hare, Steamers, they're teal and black because the gray jersey's apparently cursed. 2-1. That one in there for a strike, and I'm not kidding with you. Decision to wear the teal and black. Not liking the results of the gray unis on the road, so it's a change of style. Look good, feel good, play good, right? 2-2 now to Hare from Van Cleve. This one fouled back. We'll do it all over. So teal and black on the road. My favorite uniform combination. If Adam finds out their list, I know he disagrees. He likes the all-white look. We'll get that during the homestand. 2-2 there. And he drives this one into the air, a fly ball. That one is caught. Just shallow right center field, and the second baseman able to get to that. And he just missed that once again. He's missed 2. He's just gotten under it. It sounded a lot better than the end result. 3-1. Clams lead the Marlins as we head to the bottom of the 9th inning at Big Rock Stadium. We'll be back on Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to Morehead City, where the Steamers lead 3-1 over the Marlins in a matchup that was played 68 times in the Coastal Plain League over the years. Now an exhibition matchup between these two teams. Steamers trying to get their 40th win all time over the Marlins. Up 3-1. Michael Allen, the right-hander from Lenore Ryan, comes into this game. Dominant spring for him, 14 in the third innings, 1.26 ERA, a 1.05 whip. Thus far this summer, in 4 innings, he is 0-1, but does have a save, 6.75 ERA, and a 9 strikeout through 9 innings. Let's set the stage a little bit. Top of the first inning, Hunter Cole, second batter of the game, hits a 2-run shot. Brings in Chase Bruno, gets the Steamers on the board. Aaron Copeland, next batter, takes one to left center, and that one went out. 3-0 advantage for the Steamers. The Marlins tacked on 1 in the bottom of the second. Since then, it has been a pitcher's duel. 3-1. Steamers lead, bottom of the 9th. Nick Sanders leads off this inning. Allen stares in. Let's do this. Some high leverage baseball. Allen kicks and fires. This one inside. 1-0. Cole Bates' final line. 5 strikeouts in 2 innings. Did not allow a run, did not allow a hit. Did allow a walk. First base runner of the summer for Bates. 7 innings of dominant work thus far this summer. Allen's 1-0, the pitch in there for a strike. 1-1.
So 1-1 to count on Sanders. Grounded back to the pitcher in a second. Popped out.
Allen in his second summer as a Steamer was a late addition to the team last year.
And as mentioned, had that backwards K in the 6th.
The 1-1 now to Sanders. Breaking ball in there for a strike. He's got that slider working.
It was slider. Something like that. Either way, it was a good
Sanders thus far 0 for 3. Down 1 count.
down 1-2.
1-2. And the 1-2 from Allen. Popped into the air. Foul. Hits the netting. Was headed towards the Morehead City dugout on the third base side. Keeps him alive. 1-2. An anxious quiet fills the stands. Those who remain have been treated to quite a baseball game, quite an exhibition of pitchers.
23 at-bats in CBL play.
Allen kicks the 1-2.
Goes well outside.
Way outside, 2-2. Just didn't look like he had the handle on that baseball.
But down on the bump, Bates' night is done. Bates went for 2 innings.
Team up in the dugout, team up in the bullpen.
0 hits.
2-2.
Very good line.
Allen comes set.
That long brown hair. Now
Kicks and delivers. Just misses the outside corner. Allen standing there just staring at it. Just missed that outer portion of the plate. Full count, 3-2. Leadoff man of this bottom of the 9th. Shortstop Sanders.
the payoff pitch from Allen.
Allen's pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
There's 1 gone here in the bottom of the 9th.
And there is 1 away in this 9th inning.
First out.
Sean Johnson, the center fielder, coming to bat.
Number 6, Sean Johnson.
Johnson, a thunderous start to this game. Doubled to lead off the first inning and hit the furthest you can hit a ball to left field and have it be recorded as an out in the second. Since then, a pair of strikeouts. 1 for 4 overall. Allen looks in, shakes off his catcher, now comes set.
This time around, though.
And his first pitch in there for a strike. Johnson realizing a little too late that that was in the zone.
Drawn on the first
Allen looking in. Coming set.
John is looking for something.
Johnson wiggles his bat above his helmet.
The 0-1 from Allen.
And the pitch. In there. 0-2. And that one, lower portion of the zone, right near the knees. Not able to get that call. Allen looking in. Think we'll see the slider here. He can go to it when he needs it. Ahead 0-2. The pitch. This one fouled back.
Fouls this one out of play.
And the ball brought to you by Windows and More. If you need windows or doors, call Windows and More, your official Marvin dealer.
Still ahead 0-2. Allen retreats behind the mound. Takes a little walk, gathers himself. Now coming set.
Michael Allen, the man on the bump for the Steamers.
His 0-2 pitch. Slider upstairs. 1-2. And he got the reaction he was looking for from Johnson, just frozen. But he was a little too high, tried to come in the front door, and just missed.
Had himself a homer in the top of the fifth last night against the Salamanders, and was an 11-run
1-2. Now Allen
Can he do the same here?
kicks and delivers. Inside. 2-2. He misses low and in, and Johnson working the count back even.
John was in our episode 6 of Cold tonight. Today, the sun is up. The sun, as we have already talked about, goes up in the day and the moon at night. We have
Allen looking in. Count even at 2. Johnson spins the bat around, gets it set in his hand, wiggling his bat a little bit. The pitch, this one driven. Center field. Copeland going back to left center. He makes the catch at the warning track. Another long out for Johnson. Copeland, great job running that ball down. Second out of the inning.
Zach Miller now stepping up to the plate.
That's a good read for the third baseman out there in center field.
From Catawba College, number 10, Zach Miller.
So Zach Miller batting now. This last time around, this spot in the order was Zach Smith, the assistant coach for the Marlins. For those who may have missed that, Smith struck out swinging. So Miller gets his first chance. The catcher, Catawba Valley. Allen looks in. Comes set. And his first pitch. Slider freezes him 0-1.
Great slider from Allen.
And the movement from his slider, something to behold when it's working.
Breaking ball. It's been very tough.
Ahead 0-1.
Tonight it's been slow, it's been nasty, it's been everything. For the Steamers though.
An Orion right-hander winds, kicks, fires. This one ripped foul towards the picnic area. A couple of guys getting out of the way who've stuck around this entire night. Marlins down to their final strike. Allen once again retreats from behind the mound.
3 homers on the year, 12 RBI.
Collects himself
Struck out 7 times.
and takes the mound.
Allen.
Steamers a chance to go above 500. Allen set. His 0-2 in the dirt.
Too low for ball 1.
Bisharat blocks it. Bisharat, excuse me. 1-2. His first time out there. I'll have the name down. Don't you all worry. I'll have it down by the time we get to tomorrow night's Catawba Valley game at historic Hicks Field.
Major for Edenton so far.
Business to be taken care of right here. 1-2. Allen looking in.
Miller awaits the
Coming set. He kicks and delivers the pitch. Check swing.
Did he go?
And looking down for an appeal. And he does not go.
Miller hangs around for another pitch.
Evens the count up at 2. And that's one of those check swings you can't end a game on.
I think that was the right call. I agree.
He did not bring it all the way through.
The catcher pointed at the first base umpire.
Count even at 2. Miller points his bat towards center. Brings it back. Now wiggles it over his shoulder. The 2-2 offering from Allen. Grounded off of Allen's glove, but it gets to second base. Bruno throws it to Mustaine, and the Steamers beat the Marlins 3-1 in Morehead City and move above 500, 5-4 now on the season. And they pour out of the dugout. Couple of side bumps, and they're coming to high-five it out. Marshall McDonald's 97th career victory as a coach. And the Steamers grab one on the road before a 6-game homestand. A pair of home runs in the first inning does the trick. Gives them a 3-0 lead. End up winning this one 3-1. The pitchers do their job. Brandon allowed 1 run. And then Gibson, Bates, and Allen shut down from the bullpen. That's your final from Morehead City. Clams claim one 3-1 on the road. I'm Ray Zunn, been taking you through the entire game here in the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Stick around. We'll be back in a couple minutes with a post-game report. Welcome back to Big Rock Stadium. I'm Ray Dunn. The Steamers win one on the road 3-1 over the Morehead City Marlins, the former CPL foes. The 40th all-time victory of the Steamers over the Marlins. Played consistently until the Steamers left the Coastal Plain League after the 2019 season. As for what we saw on the field, it was an explosive start for the Steamers. Chase Bruno led off the game with a base hit, and Hunter Cole would bring him around on a 2-run home run to right field. Give the Steamers a 2-0 lead, and then Aaron Copeland followed up that home run with one of his own. Took a pitch to left center field, back-to-back home runs, a 3-0 lead, and that's all the offense the Steamers would need. Daniel Brandon went 4 innings, allowed just 1 run. Had a pair of strikeouts. That 1 run came in the second. And then the bullpen was locked down. Blake Gibson worked himself out of a couple of tough situations through 2 innings. Cole Bates, 2 dominant innings. Did allow his first base runner of the season, but I think we'll allow it. He's through 7 innings. Had 5 strikeouts in his 2 innings of work tonight. And then Michael Allen slams the door shut for his 2nd save of the season. Struck out 1 and then induced a flyout and ground out to end it. Not much to recap there in terms of what happens, but the important part, the Clams win a game on the road. 5-4 now on the season, 2-3 now on the road, and it doesn't matter what the record is on the road going forward because it's a 6-game homestand. Coming up, back-to-back games against the Catawba Valley Stars. That'll be Thursday night and Friday night. 7 o'clock at Historic Hicks Field. Gates open at 6. Greenbrier Knights come to town on Saturday and then come back to town on Monday for a doubleheader. 3 straight games against the Knights, who knocked off the Tarboro River Bandits again tonight. They won 4-1 as they have now climbed themselves to 3-5 in the division. The River Bandits 6-4 in the division with that final. And the final game of the 6-game homestand will be the Peninsula Pilots, another former CPL foe, next Tuesday. As for this one, once again, the final from Morehead City at 3-1 in favor of the Steamers. I'm Ray Dunn. You've been tuned to the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel.